Very brief. We we have started. We started with our organization's name, the logo, uh, the color to wear every state we go to, location. We go to Minnesota next year. The last discussion we were on is the color for the organization. We have two members that suggested that we suggest our color now, that wherever state we go to, we use either one. So that is, I don't know why we should put out the vote or not, someone that weed is smoking. So that's the last topic we will have to complete that. But to recap, we're going to Minnesota next year. The logo, we're going to retain our logo from the previous logo. We're going to retain that. And the last on the agenda is deal. So we're going to go back to the colors. Do we, Catherine and Bobby, do we, everybody, do we agree that we use two colors for the organization? That everywhere we go to, we use either one?
Yeah, Mr. President.
No?
Yeah,
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, Mr. President.
Yeah.
Yeah, in addition to what Mr. Parker said, Montserrat is red, white, and blue. So, like, we go in, if we take white, we'll make it with red like this, and blue with white, and you know, so anything we can get three colors, red, white, and blue, because Montserrat color is that, and Sinkor is right in Montserrat.
So, in short, the red, white, and blue we consider as three colors?
Yeah.
Okay.
The color of Montserrat.
In addition to that, we can design it any kind of
Anyway,
yeah.
So it's like you got. So it's like in your closet you got five. Captain, come in. You got 5 suits. You got the men. You got brown. You got blue. You got black. Those 3 colors you can switch it one bit at a time, right? So that we'll have red, white, and blue, and then we'll want 10. We'll go, right?
Yeah.
Okay, close. So Captain, you want to?
So we say we're going to Minnesota. Everybody be red, white, and blue.
No, they will design the way they want it for us to do.
Okay, wait. Let me start.
Red, white, and blue is a national color for Liberia. Is it
Montserrat.
It's the color for Montserrat.
Sinkor is in Montserrat.
Montserrat color?
Yes.
Because me, you know why? The red one.
The blank color.
The blank color.
Okay, right now.
You see where you get Sinkor here? Next time when I come mention, I will switch it to 28. I can put it somewhere different. Either I bring it out as Sinkor or do something
But it
different.
doesn't mean we're going to remain in the confine of 3 colors.
Red,
white, and blue.
That's it.
Any way you turn it, we'll use it.
The other color is hard to be.
That's why we're talking about.
So that means it's not just gonna be one T-shirt to be laced with color. It's gonna be white and for anything.
Okay.
Like our names.
You're going to
Right?
get a specific way.
All right, here we're going to do. Next year, we're going to Minnesota. We have red, white, and blue now, right? If Minnesota decides to print the T-shirt all white with red writing on there, the same thing like that we're going to wear. If they do it, they're all blue with red on there, that we're going to buy. It's going to stay in the confine of red, white, and blue.
I can do all red here and put blue writing.
Blue writing on there.
All right, that's it.
Yes, that's what we're going to do. Okay, I agree. Cross that.
Excuse me, one more minute. He was just saying that he can make a single like this or like this. So we go with a single with like this.
Anyway, but a red, white, and blue.
No, you gotta do it. We can design it for you gotta do
The
it.
design.
Yeah, the host, they, you know,
Design the color.
they ain't gonna add no color, Catherine, no color outside red, white, and blue. Yeah.
No more color.
Okay. We crossed that. Last on the agenda is the deal. Before anybody may come out and emphasize on that, Sean.
1 minute again. So the T-shirt, we still Sinkor or we have the logo and the
The local and all beyond it now. Oh, we got local now.
Okay.
Sinkor. That the way we bring it
Okay.
We not agree on the logo. Now, we have
All right. Let me.
Yeah, please explain.
Coron. Okay. Now let me say this. Moving forward. All right, Coron, folks. Sometimes I get a little bit attuned when to tell the quiet, like, yeah, we're gonna have what's his name now to look around. Now the power investor in you now. By me.
Mr. President, until we grow. We can't get a manpower until we grow.
Yeah, you're with it.
Until we grow.
As the police for the sergeant for meeting. Once he present, he watches who gonna overlap. You know, like someone if he talking and I'm speaking, he gonna find you, and you pay that money. He gonna tell you cash out later on. You pay on the spot.
Get it cash out?
Yeah, you send it to her.
Yeah, Mr. President.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I suggest that since the organization growing and you invested power in it, man, and you can know when somebody is so active, they always playing cool. But I will say that the money, my suggestion would be that $1 should be the minimum, and and maybe $5 the maximum.
The dollar store they say going up to $2 now.
Yeah, okay, we're making $5.
Yeah.
$5 at least. Yeah.
Okay, $5.
Yeah.
But in the meanwhile, it's not just random stuff, $5, something like that. Except, you have to, like, Brother Winston. If Winston continues, then he can, it's not just man open a more price, I find $5. Right. Okay. So, we have dues. Before we go into that, though, I really want to emphasize on that. If they would tax everybody how much to pay monthly, whether $5 or $10. So we make ourselves comfortable with money that we think we can pay. I understand as America, even if they fire some days, somebody, they got it fired, but they got it for something else. Not for this stuff, right? Yeah, we understand that. But if we commit ourselves, every month we pay $5 or $10, we should make sure. Because nothing, organization-wise, nothing move forward without money, yeah. Either somebody personally in the organization using that personal money or the entire group. Two things, that's it. So we should decide. I think it's the largest, in Minnesota, more, right? More, right? Okay, yeah. This is the second largest meeting we're having with folks here. And we're glad to have a new member. New member in the sense that just coming the first time to attend the meeting. Having said that, we'll ask, I think, what's his name to introduce himself because he just come here. It's Sinkor, yeah.
Those who are watching outside, what do you say to them? Those who are watching. Oh, man, they your money.
Yeah, let him finish first. The meeting we're having here, I think I said it earlier, is the Sinkor Association in America. Sinkor is not just 12th Street, it's from all the way to Alaska, all the way Oro and stuff like that. Yeah, City Hall. Sinkor, once you fall within that bracket, you remember the organization in America, you're willing to come to join. So we have one member here that wants to introduce himself. Thank you, John.
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you very much. Welcome.
Thank you. Welcome.
Okay, so we want to conclude on the deal and then other matter. Other matter, we don't want to, because other matter, we want to prolong it too. Yeah. So we'll be specific, 5 minutes. If you speak in, we'll give you the time. So the deal. Catherine, come in. Moving forward, Catherine has been elected, selected, whatever. She's our treasurer now moving forward. Yeah. So anything we do here regards to money. But we have to consolidate first, and then, when everything is turned over to her, anything we do here is whether $2, don't call John Brown, call Catherine number. She will put her cash out in the chat room, you send it to her. Don't send it to me, don't send it to any other person. So, Catherine, got something to say?
Yeah, in regards to the due, I would suggest we do it yearly. If everybody pay $100 yearly, we pay $100, we pay $200. Well, we decided to, as earlier, the first time we said to help our friends, the family back home, right? Yeah. So, because every month, suppose we have to put $200, $10. So we say yearly, but December 12 or February 15, everybody must pay $100, $200. Okay? That's my suggestion.
Before the next program to Minnesota, everybody should be paid.
Yeah. Before the next,
which month?
Gotta come up with a chance said next time.
Okay. All right, Catherine says,
I suggest it.
yeah, but she just suggests that we pay the yearly fees instead of monthly. Perhaps December or so we can do a big. We can't begin in January, so we have to do it at the end of the year because we got programs that coming up for the other state. So the time she suggests I will pay yearly instead of monthly. That's her suggestion.
Yeah.
So Mr. Morris wants to speak. And,
Yes, I hope we're on the same page. I agree with her, and
Okay.
I hope we're on the same page. If we say monthly, but also among we agree on, it should be paid by the end of the year. And it's $10 per year per month. That's $120 per year. So make sure at the end of that year you're going to pay 10 a month. Is up to you. But make sure at the end of the year you meet your obligation by $120.
Okay. So I didn't get it. Somebody saying we almost trying to address Catherine, but in a different form, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, go ahead first. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, but what?
The subway? Okay.
We will try to buttress Catherine, but in the process of buttressing Catherine, we got to know how much will be the due monthly.
I'll come to that.
Before
We'll come to that.
annually.
We'll come to that.
But if we don't know the monthly due, we can have the annual due.
Yeah, that's why I will come to that. We'll discuss. But because she put her hand to suggest, so on the topic, when we're done with maybe Bobby or Subway, the three of them, then we'll go back to how much do we pay monthly. Then it's on the time that yearly, we pay at the end of the year. So we'll come to that, but we want to get, that. So Catherine Subway
I have
and
a question. After you.
okay.
Yeah, Mr. President, I will add to what Catherine said, in that if we're paying yearly and we need to go to another state, 2 weeks before making a trip to that other state, all the yearly pay should be made in cash app or whatever. So when we go there, those that have not paid, and will be the first thing on the agenda, and to make sure that they come up with the payment to continue in the meeting. But we give it 2 weeks to period to our trip to whatever state we'll be going. That's my suggestion. Secondly, is that if we pay yearly, let's say we won't pay tomorrow because we want to pay yearly, I suggest that the monthly due, most places can be the same as the yearly. If we're paying $10 a month, the people that will pay monthly because they got time period, they will be able to pay the $10, which will be $120. If we pay yearly and we decide to pay one straight time, we pay $100. That's my suggestion. Yeah, because we're paying one full, and those who will be paying monthly, and they will pay a bit more because they're paying monthly.
Okay, how about us? Okay. To start from the top, you want us, all payments should be made at the end of the year before any trip for another convention for us, right?
Yeah, you can pay any
Correct.
time before, but the last time will be 2 weeks.
Yes,
before.
correct. I got that. But your second line there, I don't know. What was it? The
The
second
second
line.
one is that if those who paying yearly,
Mm-hmm.
and paying the full money, will not be the same as those who paying monthly.
Right.
That's how much the monthly will pay $10. You got grace period every time. But if we paying the bulk of the money, you paying one, it's almost like you have discount.
There's a reason.
Catherine?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, where is our physical year? Where it start from? And when
Okay.
are we going to be doing it this week?
Before we went to Minnesota, it was in the middle at the time. So, but we taxed folks at the time to pay from
in
January.
July, right?
It was in July.
Yeah.
So some folks paid from January to to catch up and stuff like that. Yes, $5. So it was they paid from January up to July before we left to go. so to cover up for the year. But now we put all of that, aside, we're beginning new. So that what we're here today. So how do we begin to make the monthly payment? I mean, where do we start, as you said? But to Bobby's last suggestion or something that I find a little, what a metaphor you say. Because if let's say 2022, we say whether we in August or September, let us pay the yearly money if we agree to do that, right? Let's just for example, yeah.
For 2022,
Yeah, 2022.
I think that will be good.
So, for instance, Catherine said, okay, I'm paying for the whole year, you pay her money.
2022,
Yeah, so we can start with that.
Yeah.
But I hear Bobby saying if those that will pay in full is advantageous to them, then those that will be paying monthly.
You have advantage.
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, so
So my suggestion is I paying yearly. If I paying one time full, since that 12 months, if we're paying $10 or $15, the person that paying monthly will pay 120. But let's say if we're paying yearly, and I decide to pay yearly, I just pay my $100.
You should pay
And
more.
eh?
You should pay more. You pay yearly.
they pay more, you pay
But
yearly.
that one time pay. Okay, let's leave it.
No, but excuse me. Can I raise my hand, Mr. President?
Hold on. Catherine said.
All right, go on.
So we're going to get to that, and so what you done? Okay, yeah.
Can I come in?
Oh, on the same topic, though. On the same topic? Okay, then, hold on. Hold on, Isaac.
Second, yeah.
Hold on. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, what I was saying about the payment, it's not like if you able to pay $10 until the year go to an end. This year, one I would decide on is the one you would pay.
The one you pay, that's it.
You're not going to pay more than why you're not going to pay. So if I want to say that if I pay the end of the year, it's easier for me, I do it that way.
No more, no less.
Yeah, it's not going to be more than yours, and yours not going to be more than me. They see a month, I would select to pay.
All right, good point. Isaac. Sure, on this topic?
On this particular topic.
Go ahead.
Let me just say something. So, in America here, we live on credit. We live on responsibility. Like what Bobby just said, if you can pay your 12 months, that's my suggestion, I go about it. 12 months, you can pay that $100. Yeah, we need money because we wait until August before studio plan start paying, people get broke. We've been waiting for some people, they even paid this year, 2 years. If you get $100 to pay cash, if you can send 103 to our treasurer, if you send 103 to our treasurer cash, we'll take it. That 17, I will let it go.
Yeah.
So we will encourage people to pay. People wait that 17 will be all right. Yeah. If people pay that $100, we need that money because people pay 10 hours, when you go low, people on the floor, they can't be paid, they will cost them what broke.
Okay. Here what we're gonna do. But hold on. Here what we're gonna do on the same topic. You done right? On the same topic.
Yeah, on the same topic.
Go ahead.
Yeah, like me, the organization started last year. This is my first time coming. So I'm happy that the organization not charging me for 2021. They only charged me for 2022. So, like what Bobby was saying, we didn't have no meeting since January to August. So for me, I'm suggesting what Bobby said. Like me right now, because the thing here, like what Bobby was saying. If you want to pay yearly, if you can pay $100 before the month of June, which is 6 months in a year, we can allow you to pay $100. But if you pay by the month of June, then you have to fall into $10 range because your limit for giving you that 2 month free credit is a pass within 6 months. Then whether you pay in August or July, you still have to pay, if $10 will charge everybody for a month, you still have to pay the $120. But if you can pay before the 6 months, the organization will give you, like what he was saying, the organization need money. And the only thing we can do things, because most of our things we'll be doing in the summertime.
the organization need money before that time. So if you can pay your $100 before the end of the 6 months, you in the bracket to get that $20 free. But if it's after July, you fall in the 120 month. That's a good thing, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Shepherd made a point earlier that nobody pays attention.
What is it?
Look at the months in a year. Months in a year is 12 months. And if you break the money down, then of course it's $10 leading to which is reasonable. So if you look at what Shepherd said, that Captain talked about it, but Captain stopped short of pushing it to 12 months, $10 every month. But if for some reason we pay $120 per year, then of course it's $10 per month.
Exactly, yeah.
So it's understandable and it's correctly feasible. So I think if you go where Super said that everybody pay $10, it is your prerogative if you want to pay your $10 a month. But before we come to the next convention, that money is not paid. Yeah, because I've been in other organizations before, like the Basel organization, you will not speak, you will not say nothing. You can go to that meeting, you will not say nothing until your due is paid.
Your two payment.
Your due is paid. So before you can speak, that $50 should be on your side to be able to pay that money. So basically, that's exactly what it is. And I support that because it will give us the opportunity to be able to raise funds for this organization. And also, we should build chapters within the various states. Like Toby said something here, and nobody pay attention. I gotta go home and sell this thing before they come to Georgia. So the chapter in Georgia, because the Basel organization had the same thing going. The various chapter pay $500 apart from your individual meeting due, because there are a lot of expenses that this organization has to make, because it's money. It's money. It can't come from only the president, because typical Liberian men, when they put in office, they want for you to take all your money and pay it all that preso. But the key there is everybody got to pull their weight. You're making money in America, you can pay $10 and then you need not to be by an organization, which is a very good thing, Mr. President. So I think it's a good thing that if various chapter will pay their chapter due, and at the same time we pay the $10 per person. If you want to pay annually, you can pay annually. So that's what I got to say.
We're going to on this topic. You still want to speak, right? Or you another topic? Okay, we want to stay in the confirm about this topic.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Yeah. On the topic that we got to know that our physical year and the convention time in order to come with the team time.
The physical
We want to start from January to December?
yes.
Okay. So
January, December is our fiscal year. It doesn't matter, now we're in August, so we still have to, go back in January and then.
so when is the convention going to be here?
After it's from July to July.
No. Now we do from January to December.
We're August now, but we'll do January to December. That's why we're in August, our fiscal year.
You see, so physical year don't have to start from
January to
January.
December. I understand that.
Because I know that when we're in Minnesota,
For others, how would take it easier?
we're in July, right?
Yeah.
So from this, we should have the particular in July.
Yes.
We just postponed it to the month because of some delay process. So it run from July to July is about 1 year.
Summer, yeah.
Because we're doing summer. So the next, from July to July, make it 1 year. Every July to July is a 1 year for us. Because we want to do the program in the summertime.
So what they because
They'll do from January to December.
But let's go back to the topic, then we'll get there.
Yeah.
You see that one?
if hold on. We want to stay on this topic. We want to go forward. Want to move forward. Yeah, we want to clear us this because it's that one of the main things in the organization is money, as what is Jerry alluded to. So the physical year we can vote on that and stuff like that. But for me, as Catherine said, January, December, I so used to January, December. So any other thing, and anybody got that wants to change the physical year. Why it's true that physical year is not just January, December. Any other, we want to straighten it up now, but before that, we want to. The topic we're on here is very important. Yeah. Yes.
If we charging $100 for midi due, within that 1 year period, we pay your $100. So whether you want to pay $10, some of we taking record. You know what I mean? If for instance, I'm not going to pay $100 for my meeting for the whole year. Even if I want to pay $5, for every time I pay $5, they mark my name. Bam. That $5 will be checking it. Then by the end of the year, your $100 will be fully paid.
So in short, hold on. So in short, you're saying members should pay monthly within the period of time. If you want to pay, hold on. If you want to pay January, February, can you send your money to Catherine, right? And if you another man wants to pay from January to December, you want to pay the money at once.
A lump sum,
it's up to them.
Yeah.
So that's okay. That's your suggestion. Yes, sir.
Before the convention.
Hold on, sir. That is if we're having the convention as it goes to Minnesota, right? If Minnesota decides that we're having it in January, before December, we should be able to make our grants and the money should be, because they have to make some preparation and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So money should be paid before the convention time.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Yeah, Mr. President, our on the floor.
Yeah, I suggest we'll be having a special time for the convention where everybody will know when it's in December, when in January, when in February. So as we travel to different instead of find out time we get,
we did that already in July.
Yeah,
I told them make it easy.
Our year is July.
Yeah.
Our calendar run from July to July.
July to July.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
President, summertime. Nobody went to Minnesota in January.
So we're going to the tell we in July, right?
The only thing that changes in the yearly conference is the time within that July. But the month is standard for us. Every year is July. But the host has to tell whether it's the second week or the third week if they want to have it that time. But it should be in July. Always third week or something like that. I think you somebody that suggests
but we put that on the third week in July.
We put that on that,
yeah.
So we cross that.
So why the host got to change the time?
Sorry, yeah, you're right. We put that on third week in July.
Yeah, the third week in Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
You're correct, yeah.
Okay, so we give it the third week in July.
Yeah, I want to move forward. Yeah, Captain, right. Yeah.
Excuse me. So, I'm sorry. No, not about the money. It's the problem here is just chatting. Just said that before in another meeting.
We voted.
No, we voted.
It was agreed.
Yeah, this now.
It was agreed upon.
So what I'm trying to say now is because the problem is that if you're coming to relate to that meeting on paper, you're not going to bring the suggestion out again. They were already said to the first meeting what some are not part of. But now we're saying it and nobody writing it down to know what guys said before.
This particular, what the topic we're on is written, it's on, I can go to the camera, it's there.
Okay.
No, that's something that we already been established. But I just explain my mind.
Yeah, when we're on people, you know, you want to,
it's nothing new. It's documented.
We should be talking about it.
No, we talking about it.
July 10 week, that's the time.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah, Mr. President, I think everything has been said here. In the first place, if we agree on an annual payment,
we'll get to that once we get done.
No, if we agree on an annual payment, like if it's $10 monthly and we say annually pay this XYZ, I'm in an organization, we say pay $80 annually. Why do you want to pay $1 before our annual meeting to meet XYZ? You must be, your payment should be completed. So, whether somebody want to pay 10 cents every month before we meet in Minnesota, that annual payment should be done. So we ain't got to be dragging the thing and say XYZ and blah, blah, blah. Mr. President, if we sort of pay $100 annually, if I want to pay my money tomorrow. I can pay tomorrow. I don't owe Sinkor Association of America any money until 2023.
Yeah.
So that's what we need to do.
So we just crossed that bridge. Catherine just alluded to that, and William as well. That within the confirmed the 12 months, you make your payment, but it should be, as you just said, the conference is let's say next week. Everybody should be full. Amen. With full next week. Is that right? That one before. Okay. Thank you. We'll cross that bridge. Now the next on the agenda is how much we pay. So we have 15 and 10.
For a year?
Yeah.
No, for a month.
A month.
Monday, $15 or $10.
For one, for next year.
I suggest, my hand up.
Yeah, go ahead.
I suggest $100 every year for each person.
100 every year.
So how you gonna pay?
How you gonna pay?
It's
So
up to
how you
you.
gonna
I
pay?
guess
Up to you.
Yeah, that's what the discussion is.
Make sure.
Too small.
You look for single.
We let me just yeah, let me just emphasize on the money aspect, because somehow we part of a lot of organizations. Yeah, so everything is money. Without the money organization, it won't go forward. Yeah, so maybe say $5, $10. Okay, we'll pay, but certain project we want to undertake, it won't help us. Then we start charging for additional money.
For other things.
Yeah, then people start murmuring, and then people start backing up. So we want to be flexible. Yeah, much as we work and we got other things to do, our organization. So that take for example, if you the $10, the figure $10, if $10 a year times 10, 12 is $120, right? Yeah, one person. And we'll check our members now, right? To see how many members we got. And times that 120 by that number to see whether it helps the organization within a year period to undertake a project. Because the host, wherever we're going to, those that will host us, that state, they won't put a hand in our pocket, oh, I'm going to buy it, I'm going to buy it on my own. They can't do it if they want to. But meanwhile, we're going to call Catherine, so Catherine, they're putting the $100 over there, can you, so we'll go in there. But we'll generate funds there, but before we get there, we need to send something there. So we have to take into consideration, $120, $100, we can say, yeah, but hey, how much is there, if you check our number, if the Catherine suggestion anyway, so yeah.
So, we were saying, one of the things we should consider, right? If we're talking about the due, is the t-shirt comes out of the due, or we have to bring t-shirt and buy the t-shirt extra?
Okay. On the t-shirt issue, that one we got foot on it. I'll go back to Minnesota again. Go to Minnesota print a t-shirt, we'll pay for it.
All right.
In Connecticut, the following year, we'll go there, we'll pay for it.
Right.
That is all signed. Yeah. So, anybody else on the topic, then we'll move forward. So we'll go to the deal. Yeah, so we'll go to the deal. 15. Okay, let me just make it 3. 15, 10, and 20.
Yeah, Mr.
Bring one
President.
cold one, John.
15, 10, and 20 barbecue.
Yeah, Mr. President.
Yes, sir.
There was a suggestion on the floor that some people agree to pay 100 every year. So I think it got to be on the floor too. But you saying 10, we talking about monthly, and some people yearly. So I don't know how we can get it.
100 yearly. Who suggested that?
Yeah,
Catherine.
I'll second the motion on.
The mother, 100 per yearly.
Yearly.
And we have 15, we have 10, 15, and 20. So we have two suggestions on the floor regards to the Monday due for the year. Let's say the due.
15, 20.
Medallo.
Yeah, just put it in
John
one.
McDonald.
The 10, 15, that's one, and then the 100, yes, two. Yes, just make it two. So, but within the 10, 15, and 20, we'll pick that's one. And then the 100, that's two. So that's just, yeah. Yes, that's what I'm saying. The 350, so you can pick for a money.
You gotta make it 1-1.
All right.
Because some people get paid 20, some people get paid 10.
Okay. All right, we'll have 10, 2, 15, 3, 20, and then 4, we have 100 yearly. All right. So we start from the bottom, 100 yearly. Everybody put your hands up. Let me see it if you can. We have 1, we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 8.
9.
Okay, hold on.
Check it.
I start from. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Your hand handy? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Winston, you hand up?
You know, if you look at your web first.
You gotta look at Catherine first. No. I gotta start from the Reverend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 or the what?
14.
14.
So only 5.
So we're 5.
Correct.
So okay, so $100 yearly.
No, the other people is over pay 20. But man, you get family.
Yes, sir.
No, you.
Hold on, guys. Call on.
Excuse me.
When money go to any chapter in this organization to try to put themselves together in those various states that we travel to, also be able to buy t-shirt. And the t-shirt, if let's say 14 people pay for, if 14 people pay $100 here tonight, and you say you want to get the kind of quality of t-shirt that we got here, you will not get it. Then you got to think about food. You got to think about lodging, and even though you're going to pay your own hotel bill and all those kind of things. But it's a lot of expenses. It's a lot of expenses. So people need to think as to whether we actually want to move Sinkor Association or the Sinkor organization forward. The key there is it's going to be very time consuming, and if you be in the leadership, you're going to be scratching your head to the president. That's money basically I'm talking. At the same time, you don't want to make the money to be too exorbitant for the people so they can, not pay. You see, but I'm just adding that little point there in the record.
Good point.
Yeah. Okay. I love what you just said, right? But let's look at the situation in America. Looking at the situation in America, things are very
2
tough.
minutes.
Yeah, things are very tough. So you may get $20 to pay Monday. I may get $10. They may get $15. But we're looking at our, they say, hang your hat to what your hand can reach. Because the problem is you want to charge everybody $20, then tomorrow, if you get that $20 for a month to pay it, you can't pay it. Because you got to pay them when you got to pay your car note, you got to pay your car insurance, you got to do it. So I think, to my suggestion, that $100 is not bad. We do it so everybody pay $20. If you don't pay that $20, we understand you don't pay that $20 because you don't get it. But we will pay that $20 because what? We want to achieve our goal. That's it. But for that Monday stuff, that $100, let's stay to the $100, my brother. Trust me. Yeah.
Sagoba.
All right. I think, you know, we all been around for a long time with organization and stuff. But you see, when it comes to money, a problem. We take it for a joke. Oh, 200 a month, 300 a month. Right now, Sinkor struggling. We just started the organization. We got more people from Sinkor in living in America. But to get them on board is very hard. We got to try our best.
To make the money small.
Look, as you blow your boy, blow your boy. So, let's take that $100, my suggestion. Let's take that $100. We get all the people involved. Barbecue, right there, barbecue, you see, barbecue can influence a lot of people. It's good at that. To be back here, a year, segway will talk. But all last people bring them closer. As time go back, things will change. But for now, you know what I mean? I know you talking about project and stuff, but let's go low. They will not rush. Let's take our time because we didn't get it on board right now. People still staying aside, just watching what we're doing. People accepted to come here and not here today. It's happening to us. Okay, you guys use your own. Everybody use their money from the pocket to spend here. Everybody doing what they do, and that's will be like that. But it is slow down, gentlemen. Beg you. Let's take our time.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
Okay. And I was one of those that opposed to the $100. But after hearing what our brother just said, I go with the $100. Start from somewhere and go up gradually.
Good. So, yeah.
I thought we finished voting on the $100. No, we voted. So that means we finished winning by the $100, right?
Yeah.
So let's get to another topic.
It has to be paid before the third week in July for the next convention. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Go hosting
So-
this. Listen to me now. Sorry, give me that.
They're hosting it next year.
You're talking about hosting it. Is it Minnesota?
So you increase it?
No, I ain't increasing it. They talk about hosting it. He tell you it written in the book. I know that
Yes.
from Minnesota.
Yeah.
But I mean, as you know what's going to happen. Sometimes you look at the situation over there and we are there. We can proceed to something else. Maybe carry another week or maybe carry another 2 weeks.
You gotta look at that.
Because we come here in July, right? And we in August. So we know what's going to happen. But in our mind, it's
Third
the third week.
July.
So let get that one clear.
Yeah.
I can still call the president. The president will hello me. Let's talk. We'll change it today date because of that reason. So you clear with everybody?
Yes.
Listen now. No, I just suggestion. I'm saying you should happy that way. But if your birthday is on the 3rd, we agree that it's a whole year to your plan around. Then we agree to this.
Yes. You never know what big deal going on.
It will not be a week dead. I don't want to be dead.
Yes.
So I will look at it. No, we'll discuss before the time.
No, yeah, for Minnesota, it's true. But we have to do it in the time frame where people got to buy that ticket and stuff like that. So Sagoboy ain't gonna wait maybe like 1-2 months. So they're gonna check because they do that stuff then ahead of time. So they're gonna check the time frame and stuff like that. But we still hold on to our third weekend, you know. So and then for Minnesota now that Maria there. So who
Mr.
has?
President, I'm behind you.
Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, Mr. President, I brought a suggestion here.
What is it, sir?
You're not going to give me the feedback. What I was saying, I agree to the $100 according to the due payment. I asked a question here. We pay for 2022 or 2023 because some of our first meeting was in August.
Okay.
So we that just coming to the meeting 2 weeks owing for 2022. That's
Okay.
why I want you to tell me.
All right.
We're going to 2023.
Yes.
We are-
in August. I was in
Yeah.
Finish passing July.
The payment will come to May 9 for 2022.
Yes.
So you got the $100.
Yes.
2022 come to pay up to physical year
Okay.
in July. Make it 1 year. 2023.
Not 23.
Okay, for January. Let me say for January. Let me say for January up to
December 31st.
up to December 31st.
I want the
we have to
president
pay
to tell me.
$100.
So if I want to make a
Yeah,
payment
any-
today,
Yeah.
where I will be paying for
Okay. If
my
you
$100 today, if I want to pay my $100 today.
all right, folks. Let me. No, if you we say in 2022,
Yes.
whatever we discuss here in 2022, if you want to pay for the whole year, you pay for 2022. So you get $100, you give the catering for 2022.
Okay.
Is that understood?
So now this is December, you got $100 to pay.
Yeah, I
Between,
get
yeah,
$100
between
for
now and
2022
December,
for
we
now
say
December.
2020. Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
got a cash up?
Okay.
You got cash up?
She'll give you a number.
Yeah, okay. Give me your number.
I got cash out.
Then you can call me. Then you know when you cash it, then I'll cash it out to you. Yeah. Later on, we'll do it after the meeting.
Yeah.
Okay.
After the
Okay. The next on the agenda, we have all, huh?
yeah, one penny yet.
Okay, we have other matter.
Get up. Other matter now. You can talk now.
Wherever you want to talk, other matter.
Other matter. Can I come in?
Yeah, come in.
Mr. President,
Yes, sir.
I want for you to set a committee up so we start working on our constitution. Every organization must have a constitution. So set a committee up that we start working on it so before we get into our next conference, we'll be able to bring something to the table. Because the committee that set up a constitution, we'll be able to bring something to the table for all the care for the association.
Mr. President, let me say something when the constitution based about that. When we start constitution based day, please, I'm picking you up. It might not be your long book back like your brain. They think that people money because when Liberian post bring constitution building a meeting, I've been joined a lot of constitution. The people that are ready constitution, people who can even read over the constitution, the meeting will spend over 3 hours. Because our Liberian post now, they order everybody here a politician now. If you want anything to go fast, slow down on your constitution. They think we are doing the thing here to help each other out.
Okay, on that,
do it for our friends.
all right, of course.
I don't want to say
on that note, right? The Constitution is good.
Joe, you know what I'm talking about. You don't take no organization. They think how to go get a government job.
Yeah, no politics.
Yeah, that's why they want to bring constitution. Politics here, anything will bring out.
All right, folks. Well, let's get in order here, please. Yeah.
Yeah, other matter nice.
Other matter. I think a lot of people may not have known I've already left the station.
Yeah, other matter, yeah.
Can we please?
2 minutes, 2 minutes.
And
Yeah,
we were able to leave from here, I think, where William gave a little synopsis of what we did in Liberia. You know, when I spoke about money here, everybody said, oh, you know, money, you know, when we get money as we need it. But William and myself, we left from here, went to Liberia. Well, Liberia, we carried 2 trophies. At the time, we were trying to brainstorm to see what need the organization would have been. But he and myself communicated, and I left. I went to a place somewhere on Route 13 here, and we bought a nice trophy. We took it to Liberia. We had a real nice time with our friends. And I was very impressed because since I left Liberia in the 80s, it was my first time going back there. And we wanted to have the game on 12th Street, but then unfortunately we had it on the island. But it was very nice. And one of the things that blew my mind is the fact that most of our friends are still living. We walked in and destroyed some people. That's the way that we lost Tolo, we lost Cooper Murray, we lost few people. But we're able to see our village, just West Street. I'm not talking about Plunkor. Even if you are in Plunkor, you are from City Hall all the way to German Embassy, where Sinkor stop. People there were always together. If you on the old road, you met 11 road people were all the same there. But I think we have to make a difference. Those of us who God bless, we have to make a difference.
Town factor.
David Nimner walk from Old Road. Amen. Town factor, you're not working today. Where you picking up? I know, but let me. Yeah, but so, Amen. Why you getting that, man?
I want to say something.
So what? So what?
If I tell the man why they ain't bomb me here, why?
No, that's not it. Sinkor. You ought to respect one another, my friend. But 2 minutes.
Guys, so I know we're kind of used to each other, right? Yeah, but yeah, when we're in meetings, sometimes we need to, in a 1 hour, we need to hold ourselves, you know, to stand up. So when one is speaking, never mind the time, we have someone that regulates that if you want to. So if you're speaking under the person, it's like a noise we're making. And we have to give each other that respect and how we move about. And why it's true that we used to each other. All right, but we have to be a little bit, you know, rapid as we speak. So Mr. William, continue.
Whenever we went there, like I was saying, there was a lot of money spent there. And I know it was just the beginning, but we have to mean what we say we're going to do. Because the people in Liberia, most of our brothers and sisters are there, they depend on us here. It's a serious business. So I just wanted for the group to know that.
So in short, Mr. William is telling us that it is not back home is difficult. Folks that are left behind there. So everything we do here, we should, you know, look back and think about the folks there. In short, yeah, which we will do. Yeah. So, Bobby, hold on, Bobby. Sakuba.
German. Mr.
No.
Oh.
Why?
Okay.
Mr. President.
Yes, sir.
Please, before we leave, I trust me, we leave from here. We'll make sure that everybody, nobody be like China immediately.
It's Captain
Oh, you got it already?
Yeah.
Okay, and secondly, I just want to say something publicly, you know, Jerry got mad about something, you know, we had a little torture on the child line. Maybe he didn't understand it, but he know I know the respecting. I will know insult this guy because I respect him. I'm friend, but he's a very nice guy. He want to come out with things. He said, well, man, Jerry mad at me, but I told him saying the child line, though. You need to back up and, you know, respect the leadership. And, you know, but he didn't understand the way I said it, but he understood what I was trying to say, you know. But Jerry, I will tell you publicly, say I'm sorry.
Let's sing up.
I want you
We don't keep
to
nothing in our heart.
go back on the channel.
You're
You're a very good guy. Don't stay away from us, I beg you.
Okay. Oh, to that note, right? Jerry is like a people to me, right? Yeah. On 12th Street, we went there, we grew up there. I mean, Sinkor grew up there, born and raised there. So that whole vicinity, I know it like this. I can, you know. Yes, I think he's the oldest. Yeah. So then comes Jerry. Yeah. He's not. Yeah. So that I know. So all right, guys. To add to what Sako said, myself kind of like, you know, I was kind of getting annoyed because what happening, you know, but looking again at Jerry and stuff like that, And chat room, everybody in there, you know, what you write, people read it, and so I didn't, every time I went there, I call Rufus, I quit. He wanted to be brothers too, I said, Rufus, can you talk to William to, stop the whole video stuff, because I didn't want to kind of talk to him in a way that, I been someone else or that I know like a crowd, I would have spoken to them the way I wanted to, but Jerry, I called Rufus, and Rufus said, Tim, I'll call him. And then another time he said, I talked to Jerry already. So back of my mind thinking that maybe he used to put it in there mistakenly, like you try to send it somewhere else, click on it. But later on I got to know that he was, put it. But as you said, good, thank you, that it was myself. Yeah, very nice guy. All along with 12th Street, we had nothing, So Jerry will apologize well too, okay? So when you come back.
I'm going to keep politics on the whole
Yeah.
We don't want to talk about no president, no five president. I suggest you.
What you guys saying is true. But today, we all live on 12th Street, and I'll be very short. We live on 12th Street, we didn't know where we came from. Nobody knew where I came from, nobody knew who came from anyway. We just met on 12th Street. We started, we knew each other name by, laughing and carrying on. And I never got angry with nobody before since I was on 12th Street. But the key there is, the people who know my actual family, even living here in America, I'm not poor. I'm not suffering. I'm doing very well. And even when I was in Liberia, my parents had money. But the key there, I didn't look at all of that. But what I want to say here publicly is the fact that I wish Rufus was here, Rufus Akwe. Because I thought my major thinking was Rufus is a kind of manipulative guy. And I thought Rufus put soccer ball up to it. I'm going to be friend with you. Because you know what? Soccer ball, from the time I knew soccer ball, and I'm way younger than soccer ball, from the time we lived on 12th Street, soccer ball never sucked a tea at me before. And soccer ball myself went to the same school. When I was leaving Scarborough and going to Hill, soccer ball were coming in, here in Yanane. You see, so I have one of the highest respect for you, Timothy Bangu, and you, soccer ball, and soccer ball, all of you from 12th Street, I have the highest respect for all of you. So I appreciate that you guys can come up and say, to say this, and I appreciate that. And brother, I have no ill will towards anybody. But the reason why I react to these issues about Liberia, I get emotional when it comes to Liberia, is look how we suffer in Liberia. Some of us came here to be something and go back to our country to be anything. But go to Liberia and see what's going on. And I will stop right there.
Okay. All right. Thank you, John. Thank you for accepting.
All right. I want to say this. I got two things to say. Number one is Amun Charlie Mickey B. John. Number two, I come to other matters. My other matter here is we all discuss.
No, you can't join.
How you move the Mickey B. John? Is that matter?
No, that's
I ain't gonna say the Mickey B. John. You want to cancel the meeting? They ain't say you want to cancel other matter.
Okay, that's two
You better get on chair. You will be the last person to talk. You will be the last person. Yeah, you will be the last man. Let me say something.
Hold on. Okay.
They better slide your arm.
Okay, I take the John back. That the president sort of say that, or someone else, or Japanese, what's up. So I go to other matters.
But I won't want.
That's right. All of my door.
Okay, thank you. I know. So let me go to other matters. My other matter here is that we all talk about financial situation. So the financial situation we're talking about here is that we waiting. Some of us support willing to pay, support willing to do that. But excuse me. So I don't know. They designated
the treasure.
That's not as a treasure. So this money that we pay, is this money this organization have for account, a bank account, or where is the money being when it paid to her? Where is the money being kept?
That's a question?
Yeah. Where the money being kept? Where it being kept to account or our account or who account?
You done? Okay. We discussed that before. Okay. We like a toddler now. Beginning. So for now, we don't have organization account. We'll get to that. But whoever we entrust with anything, we believe that person will do a good job. And Catherine is number one when it comes to that. We suggest that. I mean, we elected her to put her in as treasurer. And meanwhile, before we get to opening account and stuff like that, she is the treasurer. She's going to oversee every financial aspect for us for now. That was agreed upon, not just one person, not me. It was the whole organization before you guys came in. So it's not that those that have selected her, we that selected her as treasurer, we don't know what you're talking about. We're aware of that. But we'll get to that.
Okay, because the reason why
I don't understand the reason why. The reason why is you need every organization supposed to have a bank account. So nothing that we know, we understand it. We'll get to that. Thank you. Yeah. But Winston, I want you to speak to what I just told you.
He said he want you to speak the way he just said just that. I mean, you already answered the man. I just want to get some of that announcement quick. I want to get some of that announcement quick for tomorrow. Let's just bring on. Ladies and gentlemen, within the organization, my sister had decided that tomorrow to her house, I think, or the chairman know where she live at because I don't know her address because I'm from Georgia. But if you want the address, like when my brother right here, yeah, to Jim Jackson resident, my sister say that.
Who your sister? And you say Jim Jackson.
So near there will be some our member. Maybe when they go there, they'll try to organize, the fund organization. So we're not there had a meeting there, but just to bring them on board because they were born and raised single children too. Yeah. But she decided that she cooking her food for us. She will make soup and something that we can go there tomorrow. Those are all I will get time to go there. We can go there and have dinner there and eat and maybe whatsoever we discuss here, it will not be brought back again, but somebody get in the feet or somebody. Yeah, they will be all the join us because they all are born and raised for single too.
I will tell everybody the address.
You too, you cameraman, you can go there too.
Okay,
the automata now.
All right, let me just come out of everything now. First of all, I just want to say thanks to everybody that come in. All right, but also I just want to make everybody, Catherine, I want to thank everybody today for coming up. All right, we did well from last year. From last year, we took our time went to Minnesota during the COVID. Who was there? All right, we did well, and people in Minnesota did well for us. And this is our second year. But I also want to tell everybody that this is a new organization. We have people that started the organization. We have leadership in the organization. All right. So for everything we say here today, we're not just starting. We got people that already people make decisions before you come in and so whatsoever thing they're starting with, please try to go on the chat line. We have a chat line. Go there if you have anything, suggestion or what. Go there and voice your opinion. Voice your opinion so we can know. The organization is for everybody. It's for us, for Sinkor. Not just one person. It's not political. That's why I keep telling people. We're just here to respect our friends. We're here to respect each other. That's what I want. For me, I want no position. But I just want us to be together. Come here and meet my friends. If we see the women, if we into soccer, we switch it. We bring it to education, school that we went to. But I just want to say thanks to everybody for coming up. I want to say thanks to Rebecca.
Can we get ourselves a good beer and clap for making the move?
That's all we move. I will come in. I want to say thanks to our chairman again.
Oh yeah. Yo.
I just want to commend everybody. Even though people to me they make it one man.
Yeah, hold on, Isa.
Okay.
we established a meeting here today. Before a meeting is convened, we have a chair. Before we dismiss, that chair dismisses the meeting, right?
Prayer.
Pray or so you make a point. You spoke. Thanks and appreciation and stuff like that should be done when the meeting is adjourned and stuff like that. All that matter when we finish. Then you come in to, you can.
All right.
Yeah, with the speech, that gave you giving it.
All right. I'm sorry, Mr. President.
Okay.
But what I'm just trying to say, because I see people trying to overlap. And what I'm just trying to say, this organization already have position. So when you see something, you just try to find out from people that just do it. That's what I want to say.
Yeah,
so
what I'm saying, you are trying to join the meeting.
No, I'm not joining the meeting. I'm just trying to tell new people that just come in because they think that we just started, we don't have bank account, but we already went to the
Is that where I address
so I
that?
just want to tell everybody.
I address that.
Yes.
Get some information.
Yeah. We established that.
So they just found out, from that money they give.
Yeah, so if
somebody give you
somebody
you gotta explain to them why the things they fall. That's all it is. Yeah, you get it right.
Go ahead, Preso.
Yeah, so I think we have exhausted the agenda. So
Let me get one more thing to say.
one more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, recognize me. Oh, yeah. Oh, the police. Oh, when I saw them, I share it. Oh, the police were I said, I've been friends with y'all. We have been very blessed. We have been very blessed. We have been very blessed. I want to tell God thank you for everybody. Yeah. Tomorrow, when you look at that, we have 3 actions that were going on, right? 3 activities. Tomorrow is a church service. What do you drink your hip body do you? Hip body do you? Tomorrow is it because everyone collect you. No, similarly, I really want to have a special prayer time with us. Tomorrow is the prayer service. Our prayer service will commence at 12:30 to 2 o'clock or 2:30. But we carry to 2. I will give you the address. We'll put the address on the channel. So by tomorrow, by 12:30, I know you got your church. I want for the Sinkor.com. The Sinkor go there, and we pray for us. We pray for you guys. I mean, at the end of the activity, that's what we discussed. Whenever I'm sure people will come. If you're very tired, well, I don't want to say that people will not coming. So we give the address 2010 Wilson Avenue in Bristol. We're there for 1 hour 30 minutes, and that will end the whole program. Then we did in Minnesota. In Minnesota, we went there after. I think I preached in Minnesota in Pastor Avenue Church. So I just want to get echo it.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
2010 Wilson Avenue.
Is that? Can you give a vote of thanks?
Okay.
Once you pray for things, do we agree that we're all going to the Tony house tomorrow after church? So then
You want to go in that post, right? You want to go.
Oh, yeah. I will be there.
We'll be there. We'll just come all the still with me there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
I would say, what you are saying while you're trying to, if you don't want to say, you can, if you don't want, it's okay, I will do that. Yeah, is that, you going to do it or not? You want me to do it?
I'm going to sleep now. Yeah, call it. All right. You can go. Our phone.
First of all, I want to thank everybody for coming. All right. I know it's tough. Some of our friends travel from Minnesota, Atlanta. I know how hard it is. But I want to say thank you to everybody that we've been
10 years since yesterday we've been having fun. That's how it's supposed to be. Come here and have fun and go back. Every year we can meet each other. As we're growing the organization, things going to change. We're going to make it better. And we can only make it better within ourselves. Ourselves got to make it better. We got to work. But I just want to say thank you to everybody for coming. And, you know, I know a lot of people here know me. You know, I'm a quiet person, but I also believe in respect. When you respect each other, you know, somebody will respect you. Let's learn to respect each other. We don't start getting very angry quick. And we know each other now for over 25, 30 years. It makes no sense we get angry with each other, start cutting speech. But I just want to say thank you for coming. And I just hope we enjoy our stay here. All right, we're still having fun. I'm going back to the chair.
Thank you very much. With that said, though, what job are they?
I hear for him.
Everyone else say okay, but
I hear for you.
yeah, well,
I thought you were going to say I hear for him.
oh, okay. Anyway, I will leave that because I don't want to bring up. All right, I disregard that. Yeah. Yeah. I disregard that. I really appreciate everybody because for me, I come again. I apologize again because I kept you guys for a little while.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because, still not too late.
Right. So that's all. So yeah, I appreciate you folks that are paying attention and your time. We should encourage each other, as I said. Now the chat room, those that left want to come back. We need to talk to them. Yeah. So the thin skin, sometimes you got to let certain things go, you know. Yeah. As a man, thin skin is not a good thing. Yeah. So we need encouragement. We need a lot of folks that people kept saying here in the meeting. A lot of folks on the East Coast here, Minnesota from Sinkor, but we just need to, you know, get in contact with them. That's it. Yeah.
I call you. My folks is in my Georgia when I go
there.
there.
So all over.
You see all the video you're showing? You already seen it already. They're calling me already.
Yeah, so I really appreciate it. And anybody got anything to say, we're done. And we can, you know, move. And
you have phone they test me.
Okay, someone move. We join the meeting, please.
Yeah, man.
Second, third. Okay. We asked, this time we asked Reverend Williams to close us in the meeting.
Relax, we'll come to close. Yeah. Go on to speak. Yeah. You got the live streaming going on. Do you have anything to say to those that are watching? Or just a person talking?
No, from the beginning I did express, I did say that the meeting here is the association from the Sinkor association from America. From the beginning of the meeting. Okay. Yeah, I said that. So wherever the discourse is on the umbrella of the association. All right. Yeah, so.
Stay. Please.
What is Sinkor national anthem?
Heavenly Father, we thank you for this time. We thank you for everything, God, you have done for us. We thank you for your grace. It is by your grace we are here. We are not better than those that are gone. We thank you, Father God, for the hard work. Thank you for wisdom, the continual wisdom that you give us. We thank you for the leadership and all members of the association. We thank you for all that bring Sinkor, residing all over the United States. Father God, we are living, but not living from your presence. May your presence be with us as we leave from here. In the name of the Father, Son, and of the Holy Ghost. In Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen.
2, 3.
Sinkor!